Hey, I'm Danielle Cinco, and this is the first episode in the SNN Summer Series. Today, Luke is going to test your LBI trivia at the Ship Bottom Concert Series. Sean will be checking out the Beach Replenishment Project. And I'm finding out all about Beachview Farms. But the night was warm, we were bold and young. All around, the wind blows, we would only hold on to let go. Buckets, fire gun, we need someone to lean on. Buckets. Beachview Farms is located off Route 9 in Manahawkin. Started by Southern alumni Chris Adams, Beachview Farms offers organic produce and helps to educate the public. So Chris, how did Beachview Farms first start?
Beachview Farms started in 2012. I was a senior in college and I proposed Beachview Farms to the owners, and it was actually a class project in college. And one thing led to another and Beachview Farms started. In 2012, right after Sandy, I started cleaning up and prepping all the fields, and then the summer of 2013 was, our first year.
What makes Beachview Farms different from other farms?
Beachview Farms is, for starters, local. We're in Manahawkin. We're the only farm in Manahawkin. And we actually are certified naturally grown. So that's an alternative to the USDA organic standard, but we still use these same national organic practices as the USDA farmers. And we grow over 45 varieties of vegetables year round. We grow February all the way through. So it's a little bit of a different farm. Yep.
Yeah. How much is this, like a life commitment?
Oh yeah. Yeah, farming, it's, as long as we succeed here, it's a day in, day out. It's not a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
It's all day, every day. So.
What's your favorite crop to grow?
My favorite crop is probably anything in the squash family. So, cucumbers, summer squash, winter squash, pumpkins. They're easy, they're prolific, and you don't have to trellis anything.
What types of vegetables can be offered and what season are they purchased?
So we offer a wide variety, like I said, over 45. So in the summer, which is most people, they're outside buying produce, we offer tomatoes, which are probably starting like now in July. We do eggplant and peppers, which is also July and August. Zucchini and summer squash are June and July. And then we also offer watermelon, cantaloupe in July. Blackberries now in July. And they start, they fizzle out in August. And then we offer onions, garlic in the summer in July. We do green beans. So July and August are your big months.
How many acres is your farm?
We farm 8 acres right now currently, but the property itself is 23 acres. The rest of it is just wooded. So our plan is, as we grow, to grow the farm in acreage as well.
How do you educate the community?
So the community is a big part of Beachview Farms. We're more than just a farm that sells produce. Currently we offer a Southern Regional High School scholarship for a student who is pursuing a degree in either the environmental or the agricultural sciences. We are also doing pick your own. We do pick your own blackberries, and we do pick your own pumpkin in the fall. But we also encourage people when they come to the farm to talk to us about gardening. We have a community garden that we started this year, which all the proceeds of that, those little square plots will go to food banks in the local area.
So how can people come purchase produce from you?
We're open in the summer months, Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 5 here on the farm. And we have an on-farm market where we pick fresh produce. We put it out for you guys to buy from us right here, as local and as fresh as it gets. We are also at the Surf City Farm Market on Mondays. That runs to September 14th, and that's from 9 o'clock in the morning till 1. That's at the Surf City Volunteer Fire Department right on 7th Street. We're also at Hot or Not Yoga, which is on Union Street in Manahawkin on Saturdays from 8 to 12. And we're in the process of right now going to Beach Haven at the Holy Innocents Church. So we're trying to get there on Wednesdays. And we also do our CSA, which is Community Supported Agriculture. So each year people sign up for shares and they come and pick up produce once a week here at the farm. And we also do a CSF, which is Community Supported Fisheries. So we're, easy to get produce from us. Just usually stop by, give us a call, or come by one of the 3 locations.
Now for a serious question. Why is tomato a fruit and not a vegetable?
Tomato is a fruit, much like practically all the other vegetables, because it's botanically a fruit. So botanically, a fruit is any flesh vegetable that has seeds in it. So watermelon are fruit, zucchini and squash are fruit, tomatoes are fruit. But in theory, the common word is that if you can't eat it with a dessert, they consider it to be a fruit and a vegetable. That's how they differentiate. So you don't really eat tomatoes as a dessert, so they call them a vegetable. But in reality, botanically, they're a fruit.
So what's in store in the future for Beachview?
At Beachview this year, we're doing quite a lot. In September 19th, we are hosting the Makers Festival, which is going to be huge. We're hosting at least 50 vendors that are all craft vendors, handmade from vintage to food, everything local. So, you know, we have surfboards, we have vintage clothing, we have, you know, tons of vendors. We're also having a beer garden that's sponsored by local breweries, such as, you know, the Pine Barrens Brewery. And it's going to be in our new event space and throughout the whole entire farm. So that's in September. We're doing a pig roast here at the farm. That's going to be a farm to dinner pig roast. So all the vegetables will come from us, and we'll have a locally sustainably grown pig. But then we're also doing farm to dinner tables, doing hopefully one in August and then the one in November again for David's Dream and Believe. And then we are going and hosting yoga classes at the farm. Yep, and then the event space itself is open for the public to reserve. So if you had a barbecue, family reunion, something like that, where you want a private setting on the farm, and then we can talk and include the vegetables and the produce from us to be hosted at your event. So that's the next big step this year, is using our event space.
Will the instructors from Hot or Not be doing the yoga?
Yeah, the instructors are from Hot or Not, and they're also from Liquid Bliss, which is in Harvey Cedars. So Liquid Bliss Yoga Studio is putting it on, and that'll be sometime in August. So keep a lookout for that. Yep.
I've got my fresh produce. Now come and get yours at Beachview Farms. Now over to Luke at the Ship Bottom concert.
What's up, guys? I'm Luke Searles, and I'm here at the weekly Ship Bottom concerts on Long Beach Island. We got great music by Face Down, and we got a great crowd. A lot of people here from LBI, but let's see if they know LBI. What movie was inspired by the Jersey Shore shark attacks in 1916?
Jaws. That's an easy one. I saw it in Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Jaws.
There you go.
Jaws.
When was the bridge built?
I wish I knew.
1867.
1934.
1911.
1916.
1950.
So when was this bridge built?
Okay, so this bridge is being constructed again right now. When was the bridge built? When the train tracks ended? 1928.
You had to change one number, 1958.
Oh, 1958.
Yeah. What does LBI stand for?
I don't know.
Take a guess.
Long Beach Island.
How do you know that?
I read the signs.
How long have you been coming here?
Past 4 years.
Are you a Shooby? What are we on right now? What is it called when it's all surrounded by water?
Ocean.
Long Beach Island.
Long Beach Island.
How many municipalities are there on LBI?
Does that mean like towns?
There you go.
Like 9.
Colgate. Beach Haven. Beach Haven Crest. Beach Haven Gardens. P. Holla Park. Brand Beach. Ship Bottom.
Surf City.
Surf City.
Love Ladies.
North Beach.
Oh, Love Ladies.
Love Ladies. Harvey Cedars. Barnegat Light. 12.
Divided by 2.
6?
So close. What was the old Causeway Shack originally that was destroyed by Sandy?
Can't remember that one. I feel like it was a car place.
I see the picture of it, but I can't remember the name of it. I'm sorry.
It was a hunting shack.
Okay.
What is a Benny?
A shoebie.
What's a shoebie?
Someone who doesn't live here and comes for the weekend.
Well, a shoebie to me is someone that's invading my area when they live all the way across the world.
And literally?
Someone that comes to a town that is not their hometown.
Do you know what it means literally?
Shoebie literally. Shoobies are when they pack up LBI.
What does a Benny mean?
Shoebie, out of town.
Evening concerts happen almost every night. Monday, Barnegat Light hosts at the Bayfront Gazebo and Stafford at Manahawkin Lake Park. Tuesday is Long Beach Township at 68th Street. Wednesday at Sunset Park in Harvey Cedars. Thursday is right here in Ship Bottom, and Saturdays you can head on over to the mainland where concerts happen at the Barnegat Docks.
Looking for something to do this summer? Well, here's some of the great programs and events during this month here in Southern Ocean County. You can enjoy Monday Night Talks at the LBI Museum in Beach Haven every Monday night, or take a walking tour of Beach Haven Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Tickets for the walking tour are $10 for adults, $2 for children under 12. That's the LBI Museum, Ingleside and Bay Ave in Beach Haven. How about a visit with some baby clams? Reclaim the Bay offers these programs at various times during the week at the Surf City Yacht Club. Visit www.reclaimthebay.org for more information. The Ocean County College Repertory Theater presents Fiddler on the Roof from July 16th through the 26th at the Ocean County College Theater in Toms River. For showtimes and ticket information, go to www.ocean.edu. The Barnegat Historical Society will be holding a flea and craft market on July 25th. The event takes place at the Barnegat Municipal Dock. Vendor space is still available on a first-come basis, and the show features used, new, and craft items for everybody. The market opens up at 8 a.m. Check out some of the area's best food trucks on Saturday the 25th at the Manahawkin Mart in downtown Manahawkin. All the legend food trucks will be there for food and fun from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. The Surf City Volunteer Fire Company Women's Auxiliary will be sponsoring a Toe to Line Dance event on Friday, July 31st at the Firehouse. Doors open at 6 and goes on until 9:30. Tickets are $9 in advance, $10 at the door. And on Sunday, August 3rd, Viking Village and Barnegat Light will be having their Antique and Collectibles show from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. at the Viking Village. The show features quality antiques and collectibles and is offered free to the public. For more information and a calendar, visit thesandpaper.net and check out the calendar page.
That's it for me here at the Ship Bottom concert. We had a great night. Facedown did great. Go check them out at www.facedown.us. That's it for me. I'm going to hand it over to Sean, replenishing our beach.
Thanks, Luke. I'm Sean Garrow, and I'm here on 119th Street in Long Beach Township where they're replenishing the dunes. It's been a huge comeback since Sandy here in 2012. Let's find out how it's going. Now, Keith, what's going on here today?
Thanks for having me out today. The Army Corps of Engineers is completing our storm damage reduction project for the Long Beach Island. This project is being constructed to reduce damages from any future storms that may impact the beach, as you saw happen during Sandy.
What would you say was the worst thing that happened here because of Sandy?
Well, during Sandy, many parts of the island experienced significant damage. There was complete homes destroyed, as well as many homes took significant damage from the storm waves and flood waters that Sandy brought ashore. That was except for in 3 locations where the Corps of Engineers actually was fortunate enough to complete the project. One area was Harvey Cedars, Surf City was the second area, and the northern end of Brant Beach were all completed prior to Sandy. In all 3 of those areas, they suffered virtually no damage from the oceanfront waves and flooding from the ocean, which is a stark contrast to the rest of the island, where the project was not completed, were the areas that got hit the hardest and suffered the most damages.
How are they exactly pumping the sand from one place to another?
Right. For this project, the borrow areas where the sand source is for the project is 3 miles offshore of Harvey Cedars in the Atlantic Ocean. So the sand is picked up by what's called a hopper dredge. These are large ocean-going vessels that have drag arms, which look like large vacuum cleaners. They get deployed off its side. Water gets fluidized through those drag arms, and they get set down in the sand, and then like a vacuum cleaner, it sucks up that slurry. A slurry is a mix of water and sand, and dumps it into the center of the ship, which is called a hold. The two ships that are working here are the Liberty Island and the Padre Island. They're operated by Great Lakes Dredge and Dock. Each one of those vessels can hold up to 4,000 cubic yards of sand each trip. It takes about an hour or so to fill the hold up. The vessel gets filled in about an hour. Then it steams close to shore. And just offshore you can see what's called the cube, which is a floating, flexible line with a pump out on the end that the dredge pulls up and hooks into. Starts fluidizing the sand that's in the hold again to turn it into a slurry, and then takes that slurry and pumps it on the beach out through the pipes that you can see laying on the beach. Once the sand comes out of the end, it goes through baskets. That catches anything we don't want to reach the beach. That includes wires, big shells, big stones, and the odd disposed of munition from World War I or II that we've found out in the ocean. So those baskets, as well as screens on the dredge, preclude any of those old munitions or unwanted debris to meet the beach. So once the sand gets dumped on the beach, the large dozers shape it into the design profile. These slopes and design heights all came out of the engineering that's behind the project. The beach slope going into the water is the natural slope that exists on most places on Long Beach Island. In fact, in some areas it's even steeper than that. But we have beach profiles that go back from the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and we plot all those up to come up and make our slopes that we designed the beach at.
So now I noticed this huge gray thing back here, some kind of contraption you got. What does that do?
Yeah, great question. That is one of the most interesting things out here on the beach. We get the most questions generated. What is that thing? That is a tripod survey vessel, affectionately known as the Crab. And it's called the Crab because it moves in and out of the surf zone very easily. And it surveys the beach. It lets the contractor know how much sand he's put on the beach exactly. It's very dangerous to get people to walk through the surf zone or bring a boat in through the surf zone to survey. The Crab can go right through the waves and get a very accurate picture of how much sand is placed on the beach. And that is how the contractor gets paid. Not how much he dredges, but how much he puts into the design template of the beach.
What's the working hours like for these workers here?
This project is a 24/7 operation, and they'll continue until the project's completed and until every area on this island gets the dune and beach in front of it. The scheduled completion for the project is April of 2016. So there'll be continuous work somewhere on the island between now and April of 2016.
Sounds like a lot of hard work you guys are doing here. I'm thankful for what you guys are doing here. That's it for this edition of the SNN Summer Series. See you next time.
Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give me, I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give me, I'm worth it.
Okay, I tell her bring it back like she loves some. Bring it back like she loves some. In the club with the lights off, but you acting shy for. Come and show me that you